Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's TJX Shaputin back with another video. So today the PS5 Pro was announced. It was revealed. They did like a little tech demo of like comparison and graphics. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually excited for the PS5 Pro. I've never been more underwhelmed by a console ever in my life. Like all they showed was old games that everyone's already played. It's $700. The vertical stand is sold separately, and it has no disk drive. What are we doing, Sony? People can't buy food. You're gonna drop a $700 console, and I'm not mad at the price, right? But if you're gonna charge a premium like that, you can't give niggas a piece of plastic to sit their console upright. Are you serious? And no disk drive. Mind you, the performance increase is not justifiable to pay an extra $200 in comparison to a base PS5. It's not. It's not $200 of performance. Oh, you can do 4K 60. Oh, because the PS5, the standard one wasn't advertised at 4K 60. Name a game you can play at 4K 60 on a PS5. It might be possible on the Pro, but why the hell would you do that when you can get a damn computer? It's expensive. My PC was like $4,500. I got it through Best Buy, and I just paid it off over time. Intel i9 13900K, Asus motherboard. I don't remember what it's called, but it's really good. I have two SSD terabytes. I have 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Like, my computer is a beast. It's a monster. I'm not gonna have to upgrade this thing. I don't even know when. It's gonna be so long. But it's like you can save up money. You can pay things over time to get such a better experience. I know that PCs are like daunting and a lot of people don't really understand it, but whatever. Anyways, that's not the point. Needless to say, gonna be watching a video, kind of going over some of the stuff that do and don't like about it. So we'll check it out.
Sony has decided to become the scalpers. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the scalper now. Because if you remember, when PlayStation 5 first came out, it was selling out everywhere. The scalpers were buying them all up.
There were
you couldn't
games.
go into a store and buy one. You could only buy them online.
Mind you, the biggest issue with this is that there's no games to play. There's literally not. Like, what does PlayStation have coming down the pipeline except for Wolverine by Insomniac? Like, there's no reason to buy a PS5 Pro.
So people were using bots to track them down and buy them up as soon as stock came into places. Some people got lucky and beat the bots, but it was a struggle.
I didn't.
Which I never really understood because most of the games were all on PS4 anyway. It really took a while before PlayStation stopped, and this isn't just exclusive to them. Xbox was doing it too. It took a while before we got games that were exclusive to current gen systems.
Took way too
A lot of stuff
long.
was going to the older consoles anyway.
Way too long.
Just recently, we've started to see that change. Space Marines 2, Astro Bot.
All right, get to it, bro.
A couple other.
What's up?
That there's no physical drive.
You're talking too much.
Which is kind of baffling. I don't really get that. Is it really that much more to attach a drive to it? You have to buy the optional optical disc drive, which is $80. So $80, and you can get a disc drive, and for an additional $30, as they point out here, vertical stand sold separately, you can get the stand to stand it up. So they're now charging for things they used to throw in there on price. Now, I guess the reason...
Can I use the current Can I use the current stand? Like, if I got this?
I mean, they're not putting it on
Probably
the disc
not.
drive, as that would, be an extra $80, taking this nearly to $800. But I really just don't see the need to buy this. And a lot of people seem to agree with me. The price isn't going over very well. Their video of the console reveal is getting ratioed.
Jeez.
28K to 46K.
I didn't even see
the
that.
comments are kind of going insane on it. Price has no limits.
Your move, Microsoft. Sony just presented your biggest opportunity since 2006. That's a fact. They better respond. Price has no limits. No stand, 700 USD, actually insane. No disk drive. Did Sony get possessed by Apple? 800 for a digital-only console without even a stand.
Your move,
oh,
Microsoft.
yeah, them niggas
Sony
are
just presented your biggest
tripping.
opportunity since 2006. No disk drive, no stand, 700, actually insane. Did Sony get possessed by Apple? Sony, look at me. I'm the scalper now. Play has no limits.
Jeez.
Pretty sure $900 is a pretty big limit for most people, Sony. And we all thought that Concord was the lowest that Sony could go in 2024. Not sure what Sony is smoking, having that top-tier console not have a disk drive. Yeah, the secondary market is obviously something that a lot of these companies want to phase out, which is a shame. One of the cool things, in my opinion, about console gaming is you can actually get a disc in a box. I know a lot of that is still downloaded, but you at least own something. You don't own anything.
Me personally, I don't care about having a disc. If the full game was on the disc, then maybe I would care. But it's not. So I don't care. I don't get any fulfillment out of having a bunch of games lined up. Like, I've played them. They're in my memory. I enjoyed them. I got my experience. I don't, But with that being said, I also am not in favor of removing physical media or making physical media, putting obstacles in the way, like making steps to phase it out. I don't like that either. So
Thing
I don't
with
really
console
know how I feel,
or with
to be
PC
honest.
gaming. So at this point, if you're going to spend $700, you might as well just get a mid-range PC, which a lot of people are pointing out. Yeah, this isn't going over very well for them. They also did a 2-hour stream here.
PC is the way to go, bro.
That is also almost getting ratioed. 46K to 67K upvotes. And you've got PC Gamer coming out and saying this. It's official. Consoles cost as much as gaming PCs now.
That is not true. That's not true. Try building a PC for $700. Try it. You know what you could play? You could play Minecraft, Madden. You're not cranking nothing up. Your Fortnite's gonna look like you're playing it off of a Game Boy. It's not, bro. It's really not. Save up money. Pay things with build your credit. Build a PC and build your credit. Be smart about it. Don't spend money you don't have. But that's not true. The performance that you're gonna get, even with all the issues that they have with this, the performance you're gonna get from a PlayStation 5 Pro for $700 is going to knock any $700 PC out the water. Let's just be very clear.
Are you upgrading? I wonder how well this is going to go over with the consumer, because I know there's a lot of people that are going to watch this video and are commenting on this, like the 64,000 that upvoted the stream, that are probably early adopters and have the money for it, and that's fine. I don't think that that's a problem if you want to get it, but really, it's only going to be official PS5 Pro games that support this. For the most part, you're just getting a regular PS5 with some fancier stuff that probably won't even take advantage of it, because not every game is going to.
It's just a waste of money.
Because it's extra resources and money to do it. And they might not want to spend it. Over on social media, we can see some responses to the question.
When this drops, I don't think anybody's buying this bullshit. I think that it might actually flop because consumers have taken so many wins with just not buying things. I think that people are going to vote with their wallets on this. Hopefully. I think people are going to vote with their wallets on this, and this is going to be another huge loss for PlayStation.
Are you upgrading? Just buy a PC? No. Just wait for PS6 or buy a PC. No. PC gamer, you're sinners. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's going to be the same thing in years. After years of PS6, you will see games on the PS5 Pro at 30 frames per second. This guy showing this ad here for $700, you can get this Cyber Power PC computer.
Am I tripping? Do I not know how much PC parts cost? Am I dumb? Gaming desktop, AMD Ryzen 5 5500. I have Intel, and my current PC is the first computer that I've ever built or ever had. So I don't know what the AMD equivalent is to Nvidia. I don't know what the AMD equivalent is to Intel. So I don't know. 1 terabyte SSD. AMD Radeon RX 6500 XT 4 gigabyte. Does that mean 4 gigabytes of like graphical processing power? Because mine has 24. My 4090, my overclock 4090 has 24.
Computer.
I don't know.
And I gotta say, they're not wrong. At this point, why wouldn't you just get a computer? Most of these games are going to PC anyway. Just about every PlayStation game is going to go to PC. And I get some people just want the console. It's strange to me that they would put this out and think that there wouldn't be some kind of a backlash to it.
Not a chance. Even the regular PS5 games are few and far between. Facts. This is... I'm not mad at people buying this if this is like their only entertainment system. If you have other things, there's no point. If you're pouring time to a Steam Deck, or you have a computer, or you have... I guess Xbox doesn't count because you can't play PlayStation games on Xbox, but... I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think they're dumb. They should have announced the PS5 Pro alongside games. They should have had it with Ghost of Tsushima 2, Wolverine, and then like maybe 2 more surprise games that are PS5 Pro enhanced. What's the point of buying a more powerful console just to like replay games we've already played? That's like who's gonna do that?
Do it. So here's some memes that I saw, and also people pointing out this. I put together a quick mid-range PC or build for around $1,300. PS5 Pro plus disk drive is $780. For about $500 more, you get free online, free cloud saves, much cheaper games, mods, high fidelity and frame rates, PC Game Pass with day one Xbox games, PS5 exclusives 1 to 2 years after launch, DLSS with FrameJet, ability to tweak and customize settings, ability to upgrade one PC part at a time, countless other benefits of a gaming PC. You could opt for an even cheaper machine for a 1440p build, but I tried to use newish parts only.
Facts.
Learning the Law posts this. More bad news at their Concord than they dropped this. Ain't no one buying a disk drive. Average PS5 Pro owner. You were the heroes back then, Sony. Now you've become worse than the competition you once beat. And dropping this. So if you remember back in the day, Sega Saturn came out with that crazy price, and Sony waited after they said, coming soon, whatever. I forget what the Saturn launched at. It was a crazy price. And they undercut them. They said $300 and like dropped the mic. That's how much the PlayStation 1 was. That's a long time ago.
That's a
but
sinking shit,
it is
bro.
funny how things have changed. $700 for a PlayStation. WTF. Breaking from Smash JT. PS5 Pro releases November 7th at $699.99. And it got the little futuristic clown car with Homer in it. Kind of funny. And not a lot of good responses to this. And look, I get it. Some people are excited probably, and they're going to get it. There's console fanboys. You know, do you, King, whatever you want to buy. I personally think that this is kind of stupid, and I would rather just get a nice PC and upgrade it over time, which does more. And most of these games are going to come to anyway because they don't have a choice.
Yeah, this is a joke, bro. This is a joke. If you're not smart enough to like know how to use Windows, you might see the value in this. Or if you don't own a PS5 already and you get this, then whatever. But if you're a tech savvy person, if you like kind of know how to use technology, you know how computers work, you know how Windows works, just get a computer, bro. You'll be able to play every Sony game, every major one at least. It'll get released on Steam at some point or another. God of War Ragnarok, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy 16. I don't know about Final Fantasy 7, but I don't know, bro. The Last of Us. This is dumb.
Because
Sony's
games are expensive, so they need to cast the net out. And these games do well when they hit PC. Spider-Man 1 came to PC, and Spider-Man 2 will come to PC. I guarantee you Astro Bot goes to PC, just like all the other ones. Only a couple games haven't went to PC, like the Demon Souls remaster. They've kept that on consoles. Bloodborne. But for the most part, they've been pushing a lot of their shit to PC, as they should. And I would imagine you're going to see just about all of their exclusives hit PC in time. If they do a Bloodborne remaster, I bet you that goes to Steam.
Yeah.
And they will eventually do one. I don't know what the hell they're doing with the wait. Maybe they'll launch it with this. PS5 Pro exclusive. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Are you going to buy this thing? Are you excited for this thing? Or are you going to stick to PC gaming? Can you justify this in the comments? Please let me know what your thoughts are. And explain to me why this is a smart move. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
That was a good video. Yellow Flash is a funny guy. I think that he involves himself too much in culture wars. I think a lot of his stuff is kind of redundant and repetitive in my opinion. But I mean, he's successful. People watch him, so he's a lot bigger than me. I mean, he has like 5,000 videos on his channel, so he's been around for a long time. But yeah, I think Sony just took another fat major L. I think this is really, really stupid. The normal population probably is not the target audience for this. The enthusiasts definitely are. The people with more disposable income. But at the same time, Sony doesn't care where money is coming from. They just want people to buy their stuff. So maybe they are delusional, and maybe the Sony execs just have so much money that they're just completely detached from reality and realizing that people don't have money for shit. I am so blessed. God has blessed me in so many incredible ways. So I have some financial freedom as a young male. I've been given opportunities by the grace of God. So I'm blessed. I'm in a position to be able to do certain things that a lot of people my age can't. So $700 for a console, bro, it's foolish. It's misinformed. And I wouldn't be mad at the price if they didn't try to sell you $30 for a stand. If they didn't try to sell you $80 for a disc drive. And if they actually had some games to play on it. There's nothing to play on a PlayStation right now except for third-party publisher games. There's no exclusives. Like the only exclusive they dropped was Astro Bot. I mean, I'm sure Astro Bot clearly has an audience. Audience is just not me. I'm not a platformer guy. I would argue most people probably aren't platformer gamers. But I don't know. I think this was a blunder for sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't know. We're in a really weird spot right now, bro. We just are. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, and all that good stuff. Deuces.